Now that you are the proud owner of the EmerGen switch, or EGS, we'll walk you step by step through the installation process to show you how easily it can be done. The EGS unit comes pre-wired for easy do-it-yourself or professional installation. The detailed instruction manual and this installation video will explain everything you need to get started. Before you begin, make sure you have the proper tools to complete the job. The suggested tool list includes a tape measure, drywall saw, power drill, a paddle bore bit, slot and Phillips screwdrivers, wire cutter and stripper, and a circuit tester. These will be the tools you need to complete your surface mount, flush mount, or outdoor installation of the EmerGen switch. Always check all state, local, and municipal electrical codes for compliance before starting your project. Do-it-yourselfers may want to contact a qualified professional just to be sure. Take a few minutes to plan each circuit. Attempt to balance the load on the left and right sides to within 1,000 watts of each other to protect your generator from harm. Note that the EmerGen switch may only be connected to 15 and 20 amp circuit breakers and not larger ones. This would be a good time to consult your owner's manual for more detailed information. To prepare for either surface or flush mount installation, select a suitable location for the EGS within approximately 16 inches from the load center. When ready, de-energize the load center at the main breaker. And remember, power will be out for several hours during installation. Remove the load center cover and test the circuits to make sure they are dead. Be careful, the lead-in wires above the main remain hot. For surface mounting, mark the location for the EGS unit. Remove the knockout in the load center to make room for the conduit. Attach the conduit and fitting to the wire bundle. Route the wire bundle through the knockout in the load center and secure it with the lock nut. Then mount the EGS unit to the wall with screws and wall anchors. The wire-up process will be the same as a flush mount and shown later. For flush mounting, mark below the load center in the area the knockout will be removed, as well as the location of the EmerGen switch. Cut out these areas of the wall board using the drywall saw and the razor knife. Be careful to avoid cutting into pipes, electrical wires, or insulation. If necessary, drill the wall stud for the conduit to pass through using the paddle bore bit. Attach the flush cover plate mounting brackets and the conduit to the EGS unit. Feed the wire bundle through the stud. Then secure the EGS unit to the wall with wood screws into the outside wall sheathing. It may be necessary to install a sheet of plywood behind the EmerGen switch to bring the unit forward. The face of the EGS should protrude 1/16 of an inch beyond the wall surface. Using the provided machine screws, add the trim frame for a finished look. Next, attach the second conduit fitting to the wire bundle end. Pull the wire bundle through the knockout and secure the flex conduit fitting with a lock nut. To begin the hardwire installation, remove the 3 screws that surround the flanged inlet. Also, remove the 4 screws securing the wiring compartment cover to open it. Remove a knockout in the EGS wiring compartment for the remote power inlet wire. Detach the 4 wires connected to the flanged inlet and remove the inlet from the compartment cover. Insert the wire from the remote power inlet box through the knockout, securing it with an appropriate wire clamp. Connect the red power inlet wire with a blue EGS wire. Connect the black power inlet wire with the remaining blue EGS wire. Then connect the 2 green wires together. Finally, connect the 2 white wires together. Reattach the wiring compartment cover to the EmerGen switch. Cover the hole left by the removed flanged inlet with the cover plate provided. If you are installing the EmerGen switch outdoors, it must be both hardwired to a rain-tight power inlet box and fitted with the rainproof door and hood accessory, which is sold separately. Attach the door hinges to the EGS with the 4 machine screws on the left side of the unit. Now install the lockable door latch to the opposite side using the 2 screws located there. With the door closed and latched, attach the hood to the top of the unit with the 2 screws located there. Make sure that all openings have screws installed to ensure a rainproof seal. Now you're ready to start wiring. Select the single-pole A circuit from your plan to connect to the EGS unit. Turn off the breaker and remove the black or hot wire from the breaker. Insert the red wire labeled A from the EGS unit into the breaker and tighten the set screw. Connect the black wire labeled A from the EGS unit to the original hot breaker wire with a wire nut or appropriate wire splice and turn the breaker to the on position. Select the next circuit to wire using the same steps as before. Insert the next red wire labeled B from the EGS unit into the breaker and tighten the set screw. Connect the black wire labeled B from the EGS unit to the original hot breaker wire with the wire nut. Turn the breaker to the on position. Repeat these steps for each single pole circuit. Remember to work cleanly and keep the wires in loose bundles for easy access if needed. Use the same procedures as before for preparation. Then shut off the selected 2-pole breaker and remove the 2 hot wires from the breaker. For 6 circuit units, connect the red wires labeled C and D from the EGS unit to the 2-pole breaker. Then connect the black wires labeled C and D to the original hot wires with wire nuts. Note that 10 circuit units use labeled wires E and J and D and I for the 2-pole applications. Refer to your owner's manual for details. The final step is attaching the white EGS neutral wire to the neutral bus bar. EmerGen switch units have a green ground wire to attach to the grounding bar or the neutral bar if none exists in the load center. When all the wiring is complete and the switches labeled, you're ready to test. Remember that an inspection may be necessary at this stage. Now it's time to test each circuit. Make sure all switches are in the line position and the circuit toggles are switched to the on position. Connect the power cord to your generator and to the EmerGen switch. In the case of an outdoor installation, simply plug the generator into the power inlet that has been hardwired to the EGS. Start your generator and allow it to warm up for at least 10 minutes before continuing. Turn on each switch one at a time to the gen position and monitor the power usage watching the watt meters. Check each circuit to ensure that it is operating on generator power. Remember to balance the load for maximum generator protection. Check for tripped mini breakers. Correct the overload situation, then reset the breaker. When the test is complete, turn each switch to the line position. Shut down the generator and unplug the power cord. Reinstall your load center cover and turn on the main breaker to restore power. Now with your EmerGen switch installed, you have the peace of mind that only comes from having power on demand in any outage situation. The EmerGen switch, a safe, reliable, permanent solution to generator power conversion. And with a 1-year manufacturer's warranty, you know you have the best backing in the industry. For more information, consult your owner's manual or contact Connecticut Electric.